Hey, what's up guys? It's Goodthalion and welcome back to The Division. So, we got 1.4 out. Getting a lot of questions about, is Division worth getting back into? And I think this is a pretty complicated question, depending on how deep you were into Division previously, how forgiving you are for the mistakes it made post the release of the first incursion, and if you're looking for a deeper endgame experience. First and foremost, 1.4 for me has brought back a lot of enjoyment for the Division for some key reasons and because of the few big changes. The biggest change, of course, being world tiers. When you could come into Division, you could go to your world map and you could actually change the difficulty of the world map and all of the enemies that are in the world map. And now there are roaming bosses that are going to drop really good loot. The regular enemies around the world all have a chance to drop really good loot, like max gear score loot, all the way up to gear set quality. So I'm seeing really good roll weapons, really good roll armor pieces, and gear set pieces dropping on the norm. And this is kind of like the whole theme of 1.4, is that it just showers you with loot. The only thing that I can really compare it to is Diablo. Diablo 3 with its loot 2.0. Will it do what Loot 2.0 did for Diablo for the Division? Unlikely. I don't think a lot of people are as forgiving of Ubisoft as they are of Blizzard. But Loot 2.0 undeniably fixed a lot of things for Diablo and brought it back into the limelight. This will bring back some hardcore fans of the Division, undoubtedly. I was a big fan of Division. For the first month or so, I played the shit out of it. I came back over the summer and I played the Underground and really enjoyed it, but it still felt like the game wasn't giving me everything I wanted about it. It also feels very Borderlands-esque, as where I could go to anywhere in the world and play the Division and be rewarded for my time in it, find interesting weapon and gear, and work on builds for all four of my characters, unique builds without being pigeonholed into unfun incursions. In my opinion, the only good incursion was the third one that they launched. But it also makes me look forward to the next DLCs. Massive has said that there will be kind of rebalancing in a PvP patch in 1.5, I believe. And PvP is where Division is still lacking. The experience that I got from the Dark Zone in the beta has never been replicated since. So I'm really excited to see what they do inside of the next DLC, which is, God, what the fuck is that shit called? Irrelevant. It's the one that's about PvP. It's supposed to be a big PvP DLC. And then there's one more DLC after that. Remember, if you did get the gold version of Division, you will have access to these DLCs, though the roadmap now is very different from what it once was. So, excited, man. I think it should be very interesting to see what they do with PvP. If they can fix PvP in the same way that they fixed PvE, I think Division's definitely a game that's worth revisiting for all the players. If you're someone that likes running around and getting loot, and gearing up your character and getting to a specific gear set, then I think you're in good shape with 1.4. And if you already own it, go ahead and buy it. Or if you already own it, go ahead and buy it. If you already own it, go ahead and reinstall. Get your updates. Check it out, man. It's always worth a shot, especially for you Destiny guys who, you know, put Division down over the summer because you're upset with whatever Ubisoft, or maybe you're someone who didn't put it down. But say you're like a Destiny player. We're coming up on November, and November is gonna be dry. I also believe that unless they do something special with SRL, it's gonna be dry. We're gonna talk about that in the next video, about my feelings about Festival of the Lost and moving forward for Destiny Year 3. I'm not gonna be too kind either. So I mean, that's it. Underground DLC definitely improved with the new loot system. The game showers you with loot, man. I mean, like, you get caches for everything from dailies to filling out your experience bar to just fucking everything. Everything gives you loot, and that loot can then be sold to buy caches, and then that's loot. It's crazy, man. This game is just showering you with good stuff now. So, PvE players, this is definitely a loot wonderland for the Division. Hop in there with some friends, up that difficulty, and try it out. That's my recommendation. If you were previously a Division player that put it down, try it out. Definitely worthwhile. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to keep my eyes on this one as we go through the end of the year, as we get closer to the next DLCs, and see what it's all about. If Massive can bring us a worthwhile endgame activity a la raiding in Destiny, then I don't know, man. I could be back in this pretty much full time again. So I'm excited about it. Let me know what you guys are thinking about 1.4 if you are playing it yourself, and I will see you guys back inside the Division. Peace.